do you know what? I cannot see in the camera properly, and we're back. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Is that like weird to do that on a live stream? How is everybody going? How are you all going? You're here with Kylie Pax. You know who it is. You know who it is. You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach. I'm here to empower you, take control of your relationship with food, create a body and a life that is more delicious than what we're talking about today, because you get to do it all on your terms. On your terms, people. If you're joining me here live, throw me that emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. And to all my replay watchers, guess what I am sending you? I am sending you some chocolate-coated love. Shazam. Should I show you what I've been making? Who's joining me here? Leah, how you going? Uresha, thank you so much. This looks a little messy because it's still in the bowl because I've just mixed it up. So I'm just going to show you all what I've been making. Check it out. It's chocolate making time. Chocolate making time. Now, I make this very special fat loss chocolate. I've just like christened it. Ding, fat loss chocolate. It's probably not. No, but it is. It really is. It's very special fat loss chocolate and it's magical. Magical. If you're loving it, Tony, how you going? Annie, thank you so much. It's so great to see you all here. I have to like really lean forward now to be able to see. Brindley, how you going? Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. It's Kylie's Kitchen. Maybe this could be a new segment, Kylie's Kitchen. Just stop on by. You're welcome in Kylie's Kitchen. I just wanted to, I was making some chocolate and I thought, should I show you how to make the chocolate? I'm such a terrible cook. I am not a good cook, people. Not. No. You certainly don't want to be like coming to my kitchen for cooking lessons or anything like that. It would be disastrous. But I can make very simple things like chocolate, right? I can make simple things like chocolate, the things that actually matter. Right? So I make this amazing fat loss chocolate and I thought I'm going to just do a live stream and I'll show you, it's already made. It literally takes like 2 seconds. That's a little bit of a lie, probably more about 2 minutes, more than 2 seconds, but it is so quick and easy. You're totally saying a woman of many talents. Well, you know, these are just the things that I kept hidden. I keep them hidden. It's the allure, right? You just never quite know what I may come up with. So this is what I do. Yeah, KKR instead of MKR. That's brutally. That's so funny. It just made me laugh so much. I love it. We'll have to market that to Channel 7. Do you think they'll, can we tag them? Can someone tag Channel 7? I think we could have a whole like series going on here. A whole new series. But I wanted to show you this because it's seriously, it is for those of us who like me, are chocolate addicts, because that was the bane of my life. That's what you want to call it. For 30 years, the reason I just suffered so terribly with my relationship with food, because I felt that I had to say goodbye to chocolate if I ever wanted to have a body that I felt comfortable in. And of course you don't. Of course you don't. But because I thought that I had to give it up, that I couldn't eat chocolate, I would do this week in, week out. I would stuff my face. I don't have any like regular sort of chocolate here to do a, like a dialogue for you. I don't have any. But I would stuff my face. People, with chocolate week after week, because by Monday, every Monday, I was going to start my shiny brand new diet. It's going to be fabulous, my brand new diet. I'm never going to eat chocolate again. This is like, we're talking age, well, it started early, but let's just say started age. I know it definitely started on my 16th birthday. And I mean, I was stuffing my face with sweets way earlier than that, right? But by my 16th birthday, I think it was younger. It was about my 14th or something. I was already making my plans. I'm going to stuff my face right now on my birthday, and then I'm never going to eat sweets again for the rest of my life. Unrealistic and not pleasurable. Who wants to live that way, right? So this is how it rolled out for me. But of course, you do this, you do the fancy plans, and then by Tuesday, Wednesday, especially when it's your birthday, people, you've got leftover stuff there. Nobody wants to say who in their right mind is going to go, sure, family, you all sit there and eat my birthday sweets, and I'll just sit here and eat my carrot stick. That's real fun. No, nobody wants to do that. So, I would be stuffing my face within the next 24 hours and promising myself again, oh, it'll be all right, because I'll just make my next plan, and next week, for sure, next week I'll definitely stop. And then I'd look at the dates on the calendar and I would go, okay, the 20th, that's a great date. I would assign it a meaning and go, okay, the 20th is a nice date, it's a nice round number, and it's all going to be good. I'm going to start on the 20th. And then, when the first of the month fell on a Monday, woo, I thought all the planets had aligned, and I was for sure fat was just going to melt off my body. I was going to be getting up in the morning. I was just going to be like Well, back in the day, right? For any of my younger viewers here, Wilbur's in the house. How you going, baby? Do you see how I just got real saucy then? Like, ooh, Wilbur, how you going? How you going? How's everybody going? Oh, Kylie, how you going, babe? So this is, what was I saying? See, Wilbur, you made me lose concentration. Look, what are you doing here? What is going on? Now, here's what I was going to say to you before I so abruptly lost my train of thought. But no, I really can't now, remember? So thanks, Wilbur. We'll have words about this later. It'll come back to me. But Dale, Mr. Stone's in the house. See, all my favourite people here. No, honestly, I've never done it 6 p.m. my time now. It's just gone 6 p.m. Miss Molly's sitting here on the couch. Now she's fallen asleep. Miss Molly's sitting here on the couch giving me the big, goo-goo eyes like, please feed me because it's 6 p.m. And I was like, I've never done a live stream at 6 p.m. And last night, when I did it at midnight, I said to you all, I said, I'm going to do the live stream today. And I actually said in the afternoon. And then I thought I got real brave. And I said, I want to do it in the morning. And I'll be very honest with you, I forgot. I was doing some other things today, like really very cool things, chatting with cool people. Lots of great stuff was happening. And I forgot my live stream. And I'm like, and I really have gotten a little comfortable with doing them in the evening. And I was kind of looking forward to it. And I thought, I'm looking forward to my live stream tonight. Then I remembered, right? I've gone, oh, hang on a second. Hang on a minute. I made a commitment. I did make a commitment. And this is what I sort of want to talk to you about today as well. But I'm going to show you my special fat loss chocolate. Fat loss chocolate, really? If you're going to eat chocolate, why wouldn't you have fat loss chocolate? Please. So this, I remember what I was saying now. See, none of you reminded me. What is going on here? I don't want you all just there looking pretty. You've got to help me and prompt me. Because what I was saying was back in the day, I thought I was going to get out of bed looking like Cindy Crawford. So am I giving my age away now? Clearly, I am. These were the supermodels in like I want to say my heyday, because it wasn't really. My heyday is now, because I'm fabulous now, all the time, right? But back in my earlier, former years, it was like Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, Kirsty Turlington, Kirsty, whatever. And then, whatever, that's a little disrespectful, isn't it? She was a supermodel. Woo, hail supermodels. These were the supermodels of my day. These were our inspo. We did not have the whole, the Facebook feeds and the Instagram and the Pinterest. No, none of that. We had old school, right? Clio magazine, Cosmopolitan magazine, Dolly magazine. For those, is Dolly worldwide? For my Aussie viewers, you'll have to tell me, I don't know. I know us Aussie girls will know our Dolly magazine, right? And they're good. It's all good. But that was the social media of our day sort of thing. But, it was the real hardcore media. But that was the Instagram. That was the Fitspos of our day. And it was similar issues, but not. Similar, but not, because it just wasn't as in your face. So for instance, Clio, Cosmo, Dolly magazine, once a month, I think they came out. Once a month, right? So once a month, you had a fresh batch of women to admire and adore and feel inferior against. Now, it's not once a month. It's second by second, by moment, by moment, by moment, by moment. You can feel like crap any second of the day that you choose. All you have to do is jump on social media and have the mindset of, these people are better than me. I'm not good like them. Look how skinny they are. We're completely wiping away from our minds the fact that all the photos are airbrushed and gone through the Facetune and all that kind of thing. Like, please, nobody in their right mind, well, some people do, put their photos up without at least putting some kind of filter over them. Everybody does that these days, and it's fine. Do whatever you like. Do what makes you happy. But when you're looking at photos of other people, just be a little smart, sexy, savvy, and switched on, and realize it's probably not how they look when they get up in the morning. So what I'm going to say to you, it's probably not how they look when they get up in the morning. I feel like I'm really leaning across to speak to everybody at the moment. Brittany's in the house. How you going, babe? It's so great to have you here. So I did start the live stream today saying that it's now 6 p.m. I've never live streamed at 6, so I'm really happy to see you all. It's my claps of joy. I'm so excited to see you all here joining me tonight, because it is my nighttime, and it's not everybody's nighttime, but I'm making fat loss chocolate, which is, reason enough to join the live stream. So I just wanted to share this with you and tell you what I'm doing, Brittany. Yeah, so great to see you. You too, honey. Thank you. And can I get some feedback, please, on my new lipsticks? Look, I've got one over there. Can I run and get? No, I better not. I just want to run and get it and show you. Wait, I'm going to run and get it. It's right here. Check this out. I will admit, I don't normally give in to social pressures. When somebody says to me, you should look this way, you should be like this and, you know, dance like this and speak like this and whatever, I'm like, whatever. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me, right? But I've been getting a few messages in my inbox from you all. Oh, you know who you are. Sending me messages and saying, Kylie dear, please wear brighter lipstick. And at first I ignored them and I'm just like, I'm going to do my thing, right? And then I finally just thought, why not get a little adventurous? Why not, you know, stir the pot? Why not take it up a notch and see how it feels? I have worn bright lipsticks in the past, but they just didn't feel like me. Well, recently I went out and I got some fabulous little numbers. So here we go. This is a Rimmel London. And I've got a bright pink one and a bright red one. And I've got the love hearts coming through. So I'm going to do this now. Watch this. I need to know, what do you think of the bright lipstick? Is it me? Because I've quite decided that it is me. So can you give me some likes or some love hearts if you're like, I think it's you, Kylie. Shall we just do another, like, let me come closer. What do you think? Is it me? Is it me? Lana's saying nothing. Hey Lana, how you going, babe? It's so great to have you here. So I'm clowning around a little, I am. And thank you for the love hearts, because this one I haven't tried yet. This is the red. I've been going with the hot pink, but I put every day and I put it on and I'm like, I feel like a little bit special. And I thought, why wasn't I doing this earlier? Now, meanwhile, as I talked to you about Cleo magazines and Dolly magazines and lipstick colors, I still haven't shown you my fat loss chocolate. So I wanted to do this. Lana, everything is you. This is why, Lana, I want my Lana doll. I'm telling you, woman, get on it. Get on it. Brittany, yeah, I like it. It makes you feel great. Yeah, that's the... What? Then it's you. Yes, thank you so much. That's right. And it does. I feel really like, I don't know, fun and sassy. It's just something I've never really done before, because I just thought, oh, no, I'm a neutral girl and neutral is fine, but I'm having so much fun. Who would have thought that lipstick, truly, girls, who would have thought that lipstick could give you such a boost and such a simple thing? Do you know what I mean? It really is the simple things in life. So this is my fat loss situation. Well, my fat loss situation. This is the chocolate that I've been making. So if you've just joined me now live, I started the live stream by telling you I've been making some fat loss chocolate. It's chocolate making time, because I ran out the other night. I ran out, and I do have in the cupboard a little snack size bar of another. I'm a dark chocolate girl. Woo, dark chocolate. I was a milk chocolate girl my whole life and I think it's a maturity thing. If any of you have got some, you know, you can chime in with your 2 cents worth. Who likes milk chocolate and who likes Farah? Who likes Farah? We all like Farah. Who likes dark chocolate and who likes milk chocolate? I would just be interested. Can we do like a hand-raised survey? Just write milk or dark in the comments, because I really want to know. I sort of tend to think that it's like an age thing, a maturity thing. I kind of think the older you get, the more your tastes change. But I'm interested to know who likes dark chocolate as opposed to milk, because I have got, I'm going to show you this other thing now. Like I'm just buzzing about the place. Okay. So here we go. This is my little emergency pack. Can you see this? I love this. I just discovered it recently, and it's reasonably dark now. This is not the normal sort of, it's your regular chocolate with regular cane sugar and all that kind of stuff in it. But I did like it, and I don't stuff my face with it every day. But I really do enjoy this, and normally I would also have like your more, I don't know, holistic brands, but like your ones with no, like, I don't know, they're made with agave or whatever else they're made of. They don't have your normal refined sugars and that kind of thing in them. But I don't have any of those at the moment. You know, there's just amazing brands out there. Like, what is that incredible brand that Panna? Ooh, Panna. That is like a, you know, how on earth do you stop at one square? Oh, Dal says dark. Farah says, I love you. I love you too, honey. Farah, I asked for feedback on my lipstick color. Do we like the bright lipstick? So yes, yeah, Dale's saying, oh, chia fruit loaf. Yeah, we had this conversation today. Bread does me in every single time. So let me know if you're a milk chocolate or a dark chocolate person, because the chocolate that I make here and that I have made is really dark. It's so bitter, so bitter. So I'm just gonna, it does look a bit messy in the bowl. It doesn't look extremely pleasant, does it? But can you see this? This is like, seriously, I'll just grab the spoon. It's got in it walnuts, protein powder, coconut oil. Let me have a look here. This is the coconut oil that I found because I've tried 5 billion. This is my current fave. Really, really tasty, really tasty. So it's got coconut oil, hemp powder, cacao powder, walnuts, and let me show you this one. A lot of you know this one. This is the brown rice malt syrup, which gives it some sweetness. Sometimes I do it with no sweetener. You got to really be in the mood, right? That's a real kick. Oh, and wait, gets better. Here we go. Oh, this is my secret ingredient. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is organic ground coffee. It's Australian, apparently. It's Australia's #1, so they say. I don't know, but I put a really big heaped tablespoon of that in. So basically we've got dark chocolate, coffee, walnut, fat loss chocolate. Now, if you're not happy with that, I think we need our head read if we're not happy with that, right? Kim's in the house. How are you going? Thank you so much. So we're talking chocolate. And I just told, so this is how I make mine. And people have asked me, well, what's the recipe? And I'm like, honey, no, I don't do recipes. I just dump everything in the bowl. And when the consistency looks correct, I know it's ready to go. So that's what I do. But I'm going to be popping this in the freezer. Oh, low battery. It's saying low battery. Oh, Kylie, how could I be so remiss? I hope we don't cut out, so I will have to be swift then, won't I? Yeah, Lana says, sounds nice, love walnuts. I know, and do you know what? This is how it evolved. For my Aussies, you'll know Charlesworth nuts, and they have a version of this. It's just your regular, normal. It's dark chocolate, coffee, walnut, little cluster things, right? Well, I fell in love with those a few years ago, and then I just thought, why am I like shelling out all this dough to buy these things when I can actually make my own version exactly how I like them? And I don't have my molds here, but I've got tiny little molds, and they're just cute as a button. And then every day I can take some out of the freezer, and you've heard my stories before. I really enjoy them at night with my green tea or whatever herbal tea is going on, and I really love this. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you want, I was going to say I can give you the recipe, but I don't actually, after saying I don't have a recipe, but these are just the ingredients, and you use them in the quantities that work for you. Yeah. Kim says I have to go back and watch for the recipe. All right, I'm gonna have to work it out next time, because I just make it until it's the right consistency, right? Which I like it quite, you see how it's not runny? Because when you freeze it now, it turns fudgy, like a little chewy, but that's only because it's got protein powder in it. Protein powder, which is completely, the protein powder I use does not have, here, let me show you. It's the packet, right? I'm just going to show you like this. This is the protein powder I use. Again, it's an Australian brand. This one has no other sweeteners. It's literally ground, whatever it is, ground things that are proteiny. But a lot of protein powders have sweeteners and flavors. This one is completely plain. Like, so it's not something that you would go, tasty, yum, straight out the packet. No. But you want to mix it with something. So that's all good. Susan, how you going, babe? Yes, it's so great to have you all here. I'm absolutely shocked. I thought everybody's going to be sitting down to have their dinner. Who's going to join me at 6 o'clock? But I thought, well, I'll just shake it up, do something different. And here we are. I've got an amazing turnout. So thank you very much. Now, here's the other thing that I really wanted to talk to you about. I've been talking with several of my entrepreneur friends today, and the conversation, freakishly, has been like a repeat of one after the other, and everybody's having these really sort of challenging moments in their life, in their business, in their career, in their own belief with themselves and their mission. And I just wanted to take a moment standing here in Kylie's kitchen, to sort of bring this to the fore and really open the conversation to say that everybody has these moments. Now, you can look at your biggest stars up there on the screen, whoever it is, right? Everybody goes through that. Hear that sigh? Like, everybody goes through their moments. Everybody. This is where I feel like I want to come closer so we can hang. Everybody goes through their moments. There is nobody that doesn't have moments. If they're portraying to you that they don't have moments, they're lying. And it would only be because of their own insecurities that they would want you to think that you may think less of them if they suddenly express that they have challenges and issues themselves. So Lizzie, how you going, babe? It's so great to see you here. Jane, yes, struggling with my business and my weight. Right. Can we take a moment like now? See, now I can't get close enough. Can I come closer? I think that could possibly be too close. I don't want to scare everybody. Let me just come back here. It's all right. Yeah, Jane, and this is so common, right? Especially as entrepreneurs, it's really, really challenging. This happens in all areas of life, in all sectors. But because I'm, in the entrepreneur industry, and so a lot of my friends are entrepreneurs, the challenge just pops up over and over and over. And, a couple of my friends today, as we were talking, they were like, things are not what I thought that they would be. I didn't think it was going to be like this. And not like you expect it to be rosy the whole way through. Like we're not delusional. We know we're going to have challenges in our life, but sometimes the challenges last a really long time and you're just about at your wit's end and you wonder, is this ever going to change? And if so, when? But there's no clear answers. And the only answer you get is you'll get two answers. One, where your head will throw you into the biggest freaking panic of your life. And you just think, in order to end this fear and this panic and these beliefs that in my head that say, you're so stupid, you're not good enough, this will never work for you. I don't even know why you started. What were you thinking? People were relying on you and you're failing. How are you going to feed your family? You're going to look so stupid and foolish in front of all your friends. Everybody else is succeeding, but not you. You are so pathetic, right? There's just 10 straight off the top of my head. Do you think that these voices don't come in my head? These voices make a guest appearance, dance across the stage of my mind every single day. They put on their tutus, on their sparkly outfits and their stilettos, and the music starts playing, the orchestra strikes up, and through they come. Dun, 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 dun. They trot through my mind. Do you think for a second that I don't deal with battles as well? That I don't have my own challenges and things that... Here am I in my most passionate deliverance and a phone call comes through, but hail be to the Facebook live stream that manages to not cut you off when a phone call comes through. So I wanted to thank you. Queen Stefan, how you going, baby? I was right in the middle of my most passionate deliverance and now it's telling me the connection is weak, the battery is low, but I'm going to push forward. Because what I was saying was we all face, so let me lean forward again. We all face these challenges, all of us. So as I said, if you've just dropped on live now, because it was quite amusing, I did, that I face these challenges as well. I said there is not a day, or barely, maybe, I'm sure there are some days, but there are many, many days where I wake up and those voices of failure and you'll never do it and you're not good enough, like I said, they put on their sparkly tutu and their stiletto heels, the orchestra strikes up, the band strikes up, and they come dancing across the stage of my mind. Dun, 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 dun. You're stupid, you're ugly, you're fat, you got nothing to say, nobody wants to hear you, you're never going to make it, you're not good enough, everybody hates your guts, and you should just quit now, right? Just quit now. And I start thinking, oh my God, the quicker. The more you allow those little monkeys to play around in here, the more true they will feel to you. And if you don't have a trusted person that you can rely on to talk it through, somebody to shake some sense back into you, get one, right? If you don't have somebody like that, get somebody. If you really can't get somebody, message me. We'll chat. I'll chat with you because I understand it on every level. And as we were talking about here just 2 seconds ago, so now hang on, I can't find, where is the comment? Who was it that said, sorry, Jane, yeah, so business and weight. Because these monkeys that dance around in their tutus and their stilettos with the orchestra rolling the whole time in our head telling us how stupid we are and what a failure we are, because we can't stand listening to that for extended periods of time, we eat. We do. Now, for you it may not be food, mostly for you and I, for us that are here together now, it's food, right? We get it. And the quickest way to dull down the performance that's going on up here, right, is to eat. Because, why? Because if you're eating, you literally have a literal escape from the voices that are going on up here, because you can't listen to them or concentrate on them when you have bliss in your mouth, like chocolate. When you've got bliss in your mouth, you have just 10 seconds of reprieve from the fear and the upset and the pain and the terrified mindset. Only problem is, it literally is 10 seconds. I mean, this is a little larger. It might take 60 seconds to eat, right? For me, not long. Oh no, not long. I can polish those things away like nobody's business, right? Nobody can out-eat me when it comes to chocolate. I will just put the challenge forward right now. If you think you can out-eat me, I just tell you you're wrong. You can't. Not when it comes to chocolate. I'm just saying, right? It's the facts. It's the facts. But so the problem is, when the chocolate finishes, the chocolate consumption finishes, because it has to at some point, you're still left with the horror stories coming back in your mind, right? Or as I was talking to one of my very dear friends here the other week, Stefan, I said to him, it's like a Moulin Rouge of horrors going on in my mind, right? And so he helped me and we talked it through, you know. So this is one of the things that I think is really very important, because when the chocolate consumption ends, and it will, you again have two choices. You either go back for more, or you deal with it. You deal with it. And really the quickest, most effective way that you can is to simply get a grip, pull out your journal and make a firm decision. Okay, I'm clear now on what I don't want. I know what I don't want. What I don't want is this crappy way I'm feeling now. I don't want this horror story going on in my head. This is very painful living this way. I don't want this. So now I have some sort of clear guidelines and clarity. All right, well, now I know what I don't want. Let me figure out what I do want. Let me figure out what I do want, and really take the time to journal out, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to be feeling? What is the person I want to be, and how does that person think and feel and act and eat, right? And when you do that, you stand, you know, a fighting chance against, because we do all go through these moments of doubt and fear. And like I said, it's, you know, it's not perfect for anybody, but it's just not supposed to be. These are our moments of growth and truth and enlightenment, and they're not shameful and they're not bad, and they're tools for you to use then to usher the peace and the love onto somebody else who's also going through the same thing. So I really just wanted to share this with you today. Yeah. And let me just check your comments. Stefan, I'm so excited that you joined me, because I know you're moving. See, that's why I love you. Mr. Barry's back in the house. Got to follow up with you, babe. Got to follow up. Michelle, how you going? So this has been a lot of fun today, and I will let you all go. So you're probably all having your dinner, or I know a lot of you are having your dinner. Yeah, Queen says yes, very true and empowering. I'm so glad, babe, because it is the truth, and we do feel this way, and we do face these challenges. You're never alone. That is what the number one thing that voice will tell you is: you're alone. You're on your own. Nobody else feels the way you feel. Everybody else is riding this enormous wave of success, except you, the failure. And you're like, God, yeah, just give me some more chocolate, right? It doesn't help. It really doesn't help. So as I'm like lounging around here in my kitchen, and I really didn't realize that you can see directly into the sink here. So that's not the most glamorous of settings that I've chosen here, and I'm really questioning my judgment. I don't know why I did that, but I will just share with you as well that we're down to the last few hours. I'm going to be closing it off very soon now in the next few hours, the private one-on-one intensive breakthrough sessions with me. Now, why should you care about this? Because of everything we've just spoken about. I am so deeply passionate about helping you break through these mindset gigs that what I've done is I've taken 3 of the most intense, I want to say secret weapons, right, that I use with my private one-on-one clients, and I have stripped them down to a 90-minute intensive breakthrough session. It's you and me one-on-one for 90 minutes. And what this will do exactly here, as Jane was saying earlier, it's like, yes, the business and the eating. It's like we get the whole thing unraveled and find out what was going on. Why do you keep defaulting back to your factory default settings? Why do you keep going back and reverting to your factory default settings? And how can we strip it down and rebuild it so that you don't find yourself in that position? Essentially, ever again. These really are, and I don't say that lightly, like I don't throw them about like little chocolate candies. I speak the truth. I do speak the truth. Every person that I've used this breakthrough method on, it has been a life transforming session. And even days later, they message me and they're like, this has been the absolute turning point in my life. I'm getting clarity after clarity after clarity moment over and over again. So it's not like a fluffy little marshmallow thing. Not by any means, not by any means. It is an intense, life-changing transformation that you can use to apply in your eating, your business, your body, your life. So this is what I wanted to. Lena, how you going? We're just wrapping it up, babe. We're just wrapping it up. Lana, it's fine. Kim, all good. Look, you're all having conversation here. Yes, very true. Thank you so much, Michelle. It's so wonderful to see you all here. I'm absolutely blown away by the number of you that have come to join me here tonight, as it was dinner time here in my section of the world. And I thought, no, but everyone's going to be having their dinner. But I just really felt, and this is a final thing that I'll say to you, because I know my battery did say it was running low. But I've got my Lumi on. Does that count? It's so fabulous, isn't it? I told you about it. If you missed my Lumi advertisement, basically, you have to watch last night's live stream, because I do love this product so much. But, and now once again, have forgotten what I was going to say. Alice, how are you going? It's so good to see you here. Oh, what an amazing tribe. Can I just give some love to this incredible tribe that we have going on here? Yeah. Oh, Kim, I'm looking gorgeous, by the way. You're so cute. See, I asked for some lipstick feedback before. I said, what does everybody think if you've just joined me here late? I said, what is everybody thinking about this bright lipstick? I've got these bright lipsticks going on at the moment. And this is the other one that I haven't used yet. This is the red. I'm currently sporting the pink. It's some bright pink. But in any case, I really am enjoying it. See, I can't do it now without laughing. It's getting a little ridiculous. But I'm really enjoying it. And I'm having a lot of fun with this whole new lively, bright image that I've got going on with the bright lipsticks. Like I said, I could not believe what a difference a little bit of lippy makes to a girl. So, Queen, yes, I love your lipstick and you do look great. You guys are so amazing. So I wanted to thank you again. And I have whipped up this fabulous fat loss chocolate, which, unfortunately can't share with you. More for me. That's all right. I'm going to put them into my little molds and then I'm going to throw them in the freezer. But I think ultimately, this is what I was going to say to you, was that I thought to myself, my head said, it's 6 o'clock. Nobody's going to be available to watch your live stream. But something in my heart said, you need to stream right now. And I could actually feel like a physical level of excitement. That is when you know it's the right time for you to act. Trust yourself in all situations, people. I just want to say, the reason we feel out of control and binging around food and all that kind of thing is because we don't trust ourselves. That's the reason why we clear all the food out the house. We're like, woo, can't have this food. How many times have you said, I can't have chocolate in the house? Oh no, you better take those biscuits out of the house. I can't keep chips in the house. That is essentially, this is what you're actually saying. I don't trust myself at all. I have no trust in myself at all. That's what you're saying. And isn't that a really peculiar thing to say? Because if you can't trust yourself, who on earth can you trust? Like, who? Seriously. We need to be able to trust ourselves. And it really starts with faith and belief and knowing that you're never really going to do anything to hurt yourself. Not really. It's only ever, you trying to get your own attention, to show yourself how much you care and to give yourself your protection. So yeah, Queen says yes, because I'm waking up in the UK, and so it's the right message for me. Thank you. You're so welcome, babe. You're so welcome. I'm glad. If this has helped you at all today, if you found it mildly entertaining or uplifting, please do go ahead, like, love, and share. And again, I forgot to give you the link for the one-on-one breakthrough sessions. They are closing in the next few hours. That is kyliepax.com/breakthrough. You can go check it out now, or if somebody wants to type it in the comments, it is www.kyliepax.com/breakthrough. That is where you're going to find all the information. That's the sign up page. If you've got any questions around it, feel free to PM me, just send me a message, because it is seriously, I think I'm super excited because it's Friday night. It's Friday night. It's officially Friday night now. So kiss, Lana. God, such a sweetie. There was a bit of hair swishing around there, wasn't there? Such a sweetie. Thank you so much. So once again, yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's been here joining me. And as I say, if this has helped you, if this has been enlightening, even mildly entertaining, do go ahead, like, love, and share, because you step into your own power and give yourself permission to be the awesome, amazing package of incredible fabulousness that you are. That is when you give somebody else permission to do the same. So thank you again very much. Alice is saying, yeah, is the breakthrough session different to what we do in private coaching? Yeah, the breakthrough session is 90 minutes of the hottest tools that I use in my private coaching. So Alice, you're covered, babe. Whew, covered. We got it going on, right? Don't you worry about that. Yeah, but for those, this is more for those of you who are maybe not ready yet to work with me one-on-one long term. You might be thinking, I'm not sure about that. I just want to do the breakthrough. I just want to get a taster. I want to see what it's all about. Private message me, I'll hook you up. We'll have a whole lot of fun and a whole lot of breakthrough, a whole lot of life transforming breakthrough. So this is really for you if you find that you just keep coming up against the same tripwires, the same roadblocks again and again and again, and it just frustrates the heck out of you. And you think, I just cannot believe that I keep falling back into these patterns. I'm not an idiot. I'm a smart, sexy, savvy, switched on woman. Why am I doing this to myself time and time again? And you've tried every diet. You've tried every breakthrough method, out there, or whatever they call them, like every fad diet, every other fancy method that's out there. You've done the calorie counting, you've tried the fat grams, you've done the this, that, and the other, and nothing has worked. Or it's worked for a short period of time, like, yeah, I lost a few kilos, and then 2-3 weeks later, battery low. Eek. 2-3 weeks later, all that weight is back on, and then some. This is for you. If that sounds even mildly familiar, check it out at kyliepax.com/breakthrough, or send me a private message and we can have a chat, because it's absolutely what about, but the offer closes in the next few hours. That's the secret. So Queen says, yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Thank you. You're so welcome, honey, because really I'm very passionate about this. I have an amazing lineup of stars that I work with. That sounds very... well, let me clarify. I do work with stars. I do. I work with Hollywood celebrities. I work with stay-at-home mums. And what I find is that we all suffer the same challenges and blockages when it comes to our issues with food. So which is why I know that these particular breakthrough sessions that I offer are the absolute bomb to making that phenomenal breakthrough change that you're looking for, so that you can just start powering forward and quit fooling around with this whole issue. That's the way I see it. So thank you very, very much to everybody who's been here joining me live. And as we wrap it up for Friday night, Friday morning, wherever you are in your little section of the world, please do remember, because you know it's true. Can I do a Milli Vanilli moment? God, better not. I nearly broke into song, and then I just thought, let's do it. Who wants to sing with me? Does anybody want to do a YouTube? What was their names? Fabio and Fabian. What was their names? In any case, girl, you know it's true. When you step into your power, make some fabulous fat burning chocolate, and book a one-on-one private breakthrough intensive session with me, that is when, people, wear some bright lipstick, because you've got what it takes. I'll catch you all tomorrow, sexy people. I'm going to catch you next week, actually. Until then, bye for now.